I don't know if you've heard, but there's a major writer strike going on right now. Since the writer strike started on May 2nd, writers have written countless clever protest signs, TV shows like Abbott Elementary, Stranger Things, and SNL have been stalled, and studios may have lost billions. Days after the strike began, the stock value of major entertainment brands like AMC, Comcast, and Paramount dropped by an estimated collective $10 billion. Entertainment company share prices continue to fluctuate, but if the strike continues, the costs are gonna add up. The 100-day-long 2007 writer strike cost the California economy more than $2 billion. And today, the Writers Guild of America estimates that the strike is costing California's economy $30 million per day. The strike is costing so much that some have suggested that the studio should just agree to the WGA's proposal. Fast Company's editorial newsroom is unionized through WGA East. Others have said that entertainment execs are trying to drag out the strike so that they can cancel on deals they're about to have to shell out for, thereby fixing their bottom lines. Meanwhile, over 11,000 writers are on strike, costing workers paychecks, jobs, and health insurance. But here's what's really driving the writer strike: the cost of doing nothing. Writers are on strike over shrinking pay, worsening conditions, and extreme vulnerabilities to AI. Collectively, workers have done their own cost-benefit analysis and determined that they simply cannot afford the status quo. Meanwhile, writers have come forward with their own stories of financial struggles while writing blockbuster shows. And as my colleague Kristen Toussaint points out, writers have seen their pay shrink in recent years, with more writers than ever earning contract minimums and with streaming companies decimating residual pay structures. Adjusted for inflation, the median weekly pay for writers and producers has declined 23% over the past decade. Meanwhile, entertainment profits have soared. In 2000, Disney, Fox, Paramount, NBC Universal, and Time Warner collectively brought in about $5 billion in entertainment profits. In 2021, with the addition of Netflix, that number grew to $28 billion. Writers are also incredibly concerned about the use of artificial intelligence, which studios refuse to agree to regulate. And I'll admit it, I'm also incredibly concerned about AI. Like, why the are robots coming for all of the fun jobs all of a sudden? This is not what the Jetsons promised me. And I know I'm not alone. According to Pew, 62% of Americans believe AI will impact workers. As Rima Boshernistan explains, writers, quote, grievances and conditions are a microcosm of the fundamental forces shaping the future of work. And right now, workers from doctors to Starbucks baristas are going on strike too. Not because they're not afraid of the costs of going on strike, but because they're more afraid of the costs of doing nothing.
Hey, hey, ho, ho! Corporate greed has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!